Okay, so welcome to this week's Akashic Weekly Tune-In. This is to support your Akashic record practice so that you feel more confident with connecting in with your records. And of course, to help support your own healing journey, to get guidance and advice from your Akashic record keepers, and to really understand more about your own soul's journey, who you have been in your past lives, and also unlocking and clearing away perhaps those elements that you've outgrown or you no longer want to continue in terms of patterns in this lifetime. So this is really to facilitate you being able to feel more confident and able to access your records, and also to show you how easy it is. But it is a practice. The word is practice, and so we do need to practice connecting in with the etheric realms, no matter what etheric realm you're connecting in with, wherever you choose to go, whatever guides you're choosing to work with. This does require repetition, and that's really just so that you feel more confident. So that said, we're going to dive straight into this week's session. So this is brand new, and I asked my guides to. Actually, it was the soul of my business. So connected in with my soul of my business quickly, because it doesn't have to take a long time. And it's like, okay, what's going to really help support people and what's really going to be of interest? And then I pulled out my cards and pulled a card, and it was home environment. And I was kind of like, okay, this is great, because we've not done, and I've never done the home Akashic records, like property records, which I do property clearings all of the time. With the pendulum, do it very consciously, and there's lots that we can kind of connect in with and identify and clear and really realign the properties, Akashic records, to support the occupants. But we've not done it in a journey way. So I thought, yes, let's do this. This is exciting. We're going to look at one particular room in your Akashic records, in your properties Akashic records. But I am going to offer, because this then inspired me, for the first 3 people that want their property clearing, I am going to do an offer for them, and there will be £30 off that particular service. So it's a remote service. I don't need to come to your house to do Akashic record clearing of your property and realignment of your property with the energies and the frequencies. I do that all remotely, and I create a report and I send it to you and really share, the frequencies that the properties hold in, whether there's any like property contracts, any like projections connected with it, any entities that are lurking about, if the ground is okay in terms of where your property has been built. So there's like loads of checks that I check out, and I do the realignment wherever there's like Discord. So if you would like one of those, I'm going to just do 3 at the reduced price, that's £99. Then let me know, reach out, and I will do your property this week. Okay, exciting. But in the meantime, we're going to look at one room. And we're gonna do a beautiful, just kind of like flooding of beautiful high vibe energy through that. And of course, you can come back and tune into another room in your property. But I thought this would be a good way for you to kind of just connect in with your properties records. So morning, Julie. Good to see. It's good to see you here. Okay, so we need to get ourselves grounded. We need to get ourselves connected, because we're going to facilitate the process for your property. So if you want to just place your hands, palms face upwards, and we're going to take a big deep breath in. Close your eyes, and as you take that big deep breath in, you're going to call back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. And on the out breath, I want you to relax. I want you to release anything that's not serving or supporting you. Just allow your shoulders to drop. We carry a lot of tension and a lot of stuck energy in the shoulders. So just allow those, mindfully drop the shoulders, and then take another big deep breath in. Calling back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. Breathe in that beautiful golden energy deep into the heart, connecting in with your heart space. And on the out breath, I want you to release any energy that's not yours, anything stuck in your auric field, anything that's affecting your mental body, the emotional body, the physical and the spiritual. And all of this energy that we release, just imagine that it's just draining away from your multi-dimensional being, but we're going to ask for divine source to soak up that energy, absorb that energy, and recycle it elsewhere. And then one more time, take a big deep breath in. Breathing back golden energy from across time and space, people and events. Breathing that golden energy, your energy, deep into the heart. And on the out breath again, just allowing yourself to relax, to release, and to let go. Feeling the backs of the hands on the tops of the thighs, making a connection there. Feeling the soles of your feet or the bottoms of the shoes against the floor, making that connection there. Feeling your sitting bones against the chair or the bed, and your back feeling supported. Just notice all of these touch points, bringing your awareness back into the physical body. Now I want you to sense, feel, or know that there's thick, strong silver roots coming from the soles of your feet. And those roots move rapidly through the earth, knowing exactly where they need to go to connect with the heart of Mother Earth, down deep into the center of the planet. Mother Earth and her heart is represented by a large crystal. Sense, feel, know, imagine. Whatever kind of crystal presents itself today. You may not know the type, just recognize the color and wrap your silver roots around that crystal. Feeling the tug at the bottom of your feet as your feet are pulled into the earth. Just a little bit more, just to ensure that you are fully grounded and connected. You'll notice that the crystalline energy from the heart of Mother Earth starts to transfer into your silver roots. And that sparkly colour is absorbed by your roots back up through the earth, back through all of the different levels and layers of the planet, and back into your feet. At this point, you may feel a tingling, temperature change. You may not feel anything at all. That's perfect. Just know that the crystalline energy from the heart of Mother Earth and the crystalline grid of the earth is now washing through your body, rising up through all of your limbs, your bones, your organs, your meridians, your nadis, your chakras. All aspects of your physical body are being filled with whatever colour light you have absorbed from the heart of Mother Earth. And it makes its way up to the heart. And that crystalline energy expands your heart chakra as you connect your heart with hers. A flood of unconditional love fills your heart space. Allow yourself to receive this love. Allow yourself to expand your heart chakra. It is safe to open up your heart. Feeling that beautiful energy, feeling that comfort and that warmth. Just asking for Mother Earth to continue to give us that energy and for us to receive that energy for as long as is appropriate for us through today. That crystalline energy continues to expand through the rest of your physical body and out into your auric field. And before you know it, you're held within that crystalline energy as a bubble of light all around you, completely covering your multidimensional being, however expansive that is. That could be for miles. Just allowing yourself to be completely encased in that beautiful energy, cleansing and clearing all that is ready to be released. Now we're going to bring in your spirit team. Beings of 100% pure love and light only now step into the space with you. We ask for them to step closer. And these will be beings of all kinds, angels, ancestors, family guides, elemental energies, galactic beings, star races, ascended masters, goddesses and gods, councils of light. All are welcome. Please step closer to support us with connecting in with our records today. We now ask for your ego to step out of the physical body and take leave out of the room that you're in. Your ego's quite happy. They know that they'll be back soon enough. And they've left the room, shutting the door gently behind them. We now ask for the 6 archangels to complete cleansing and holding you in light, with Archangel Michael stepping in behind you, Archangel Gabriel to your left, Archangel Raphael to your right. We invite Archangel Uriel to step in front of you. And then Archangel Sandalphon below our feet, ensure that we are stepped and stood upon the crystalline grid of the earth, a fiery white grid that connects us with Middle Earth. And Archangel Metatron, please bring down the golden Christ-conscious light, the grid from divine source, a fiery golden light. And Archangel Metatron brings down a thread of this energy as a cord of light in his hands. Takes that through your etheric chakras above your head and at the back. And then places that cord of light gently on the top of your crown. And as soon as that cord connects with the top of your head, you are filled with the brightest golden light that you've ever witnessed. Allow yourself to be filled with this golden light as it pours down the physical body, out through your skin and into your auric field. Continuing to expand out into your multidimensional being, connecting with all aspects of you in whatever timeline, lifetime, universe, or dimension, throughout time and space. Archangel Metatron closes that angelic connection above your head. All angels connect together and are now holding you in angelic white light. So you are held above and below, connected at your heart, connected to yourself. Now start to notice, imagine or sense a purple portal of light there in your mind's eye, there between your eyebrows. Start to notice that purple portal of light getting bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. And it gets so big, you step through the purple portal of light and you find yourself in front of a large door. Just notice what kind of material this door is made from, sense, feel, or know. And then upon that door, you'll notice your details, your full name, your date of birth, your place of birth. Place your hands upon the door handle of the door of your Akashic Records and open the door and step into your own cosmic library. Take a few more steps forward and allow the door to shut gently behind you. Just customize yourself to being in your space, in your own soul's library, filled with wisdom, knowledge, mastery. Take a few more steps forward towards the long, large table in the middle of your library. And as you get closer, you notice your present lifetime book already laid out, noticing that the words the pictures, the images, the symbols are all there, being filled in, even as I speak. This information is being recorded in today's page. As you stand beside your book, your Akashic record keepers step in beside you. Turn round to greet them in any way that feels appropriate. And your guides know that you're here to do something quite special today, something that hasn't been done before, where we connect in with your property, and that's Akashic Records. So quickly your guide ushers you over to a door that appears there in front of you. And this is your front door of your home. You can see in your mind's eye, perhaps sense or know, that this door and your house is appearing in your Akashic Records. You can even sense the street that it's on, noticing the door number somewhere around the front of the house. And if you don't have a number, then you just know that this is your property. Open the front door of your home. And as you stand, as the front door shuts behind you, there's going to be a room that you are going to be drawn to stand or go towards. Find the room that is calling you. This may come up in your mind's eye. You may find yourself walking towards that room. Once you've got yourself into that room, either just by imagining that you're standing within that room, or you've taken the journey through your home to find it, allow yourself to stand within this space. And the room that called you the most is the one that needs the cleansing, the clearing, the one that needs most attention at this time. So we're now going to invoke the violet flame of Saint Germain that is held under the law of one. Notice a violet flame starting to appear at the floor. All aspects of the floor are covered within the violet flame that's expanded to all of the corners of your room. And then that violet flame starts to rise. And it's perfectly safe for you to also receive this clearing as the violet flame rises higher and higher until it reaches the top of the room, the ceiling. The flames connect with all of the corners, all of the nooks and crannies, making their way around all of the furniture, all of the objects. And if it's for the highest good of all concerned, anything that's held within that room, all contents, all objects, all plants, pets, maybe even people that are within that room at this present time, will receive this violet flame clearing. And we're just going to ask for the violet flame now to be intensified in colour and strength. So it cleanses and clears any lower astral energy that's held within this room, closing any portal ways, any vortices that do not support the occupants of this space. Any entities that reside in this space, we're asking for them to be escorted back into the light, into divine source light, with the support of Archangel Michael, letting those entities know, if there are any, that it's safe, and that you will be fed and watered on that journey back into the light. Any negative thought forms, emotions, or memories that are still residing in this space, we're asking for those to be also neutralized in the violet flame. The violet flame continues to burn through and disintegrate and neutralize anything that isn't supporting the well-being of all occupants of this home. So allowing the violet flame to do whatever it needs to do, and just notice as you stand within this space, whether you can feel, sense, perhaps even see the energy shifting, the energy being lightened, maybe even expanded within this space. Sometimes we can feel quite claustrophobic in a room and we don't know why. It can feel heavy and oppressive. I just want you to notice if you're feeling the expansiveness and the openness that is now being filtered into this space. Asking for the alignment energies to fill this part of the properties records that connect with this particular room with love, unconditional love, peace, calmness, abundance. Asking for these frequencies, these energetics, to be now placed in the properties records so that they are the frequencies that can be felt and experienced in this space. Once the violet flame has completed its clearing, it then starts to dissipate and eventually disappear. Just notice as you stand in this room now, how it feels. You may not sense any changes, but just know energetically there has been lots of shifts within the properties records of that particular room. All of the objects have been neutralized and realigned. All portal ways closed. So now you can start to head towards the front door of your property, bringing that beautiful energy with you of abundance, unconditional love, peace, and calmness. Once you get to the front door of your home, step out and close the door behind you. Your Akashic record keepers are waiting in your records, and they usher you back over to the table, and you'll notice, sense, feel, or know that that alignment has already been installed into your present lifetime book. Your guides let you know that this clearing has now been completed, and it is time, when you're ready, to leave your records. Say goodbye in any way that feels appropriate, and then head towards the door of your Akashic records. Take one more look around And then when ready, step through. And out loud or in your mind, I want you to now say, I now close my Akashic Records. Head towards the purple portal of light. And when you're ready, step through it. And start to find yourself back in the room that you're in. Rub your feet upon the floor. Rub your hands upon your thighs. Maybe have a little stretch. And what will be really cool is, firstly, if you want to just share what room you were cleansing and clearing in the records of your property, what room that you were drawn to go to. And also, it would be really cool if you actually then went and stood in the room and just see if you could feel, like, close your eyes and just see if you can feel any shifts, if it feels a little bit lighter or yeah, maybe if, even a bit more expansive, or maybe even a bit calmer as well. We can have a lot of like I want to say jungled up energy, but jungle's not the right word, but you know, like frenetic energy that's kind of like this. It's like static, you know, that can be in the corners of the room and stuff like that. So if you go into those spaces now, just see if it just feels a bit calmer. So let me know how you get on. Make sure you drink lots of water, because we've done this through your records. So you will continue to kind of like have adjustments made, because you also receive that violet flame clearing as well. So whatever you were not aware of that was ready to be released would have been released in that violet flame as well. But yeah, let me know how you got on. And as I say, if you want to also get like a specific property clearing where I do the proper, like, I mean, I wasn't saying that that's not proper, but I've never done a journey into a property record before. That was the first time, inspired by the home and environment card. So, but if you do want like a specific clearing and alignment, then the way that I describe it to my clients that work with me one-to-one is, you know, the property clearing is a little bit light, a little bit like, you know, when you have a beautiful clearing and you've had your Akashic records done and there's lots of energetic shifts and things like that. And it's like you've had this most beautiful bath and everything's been cleansed away and it's gone down the plug hole. And then you put on the dirtiest clothes ever. That's for me like the property clearing. You're going back into your home and there's just still all this like stagnant energy and stuff like that. So the two things, when we clear our own records and when we clear the property and the environment, really go hand in hand. You know, one complements the other. So you're really kind of like covering all bases with the shifts and the breakthroughs that you want to experience. So I've got three. I'm going to do an offer on three property clearings. So there will be £30 off. So there will be £99. And that's a remote clearing. You get a report. I don't come to your home. Don't need to. As you've just witnessed, you've been into your own property's records. But mine is kind of really thorough, and there's specific things that I'm looking for, and there's particular energies that I'm going to be putting back into the records based on the owners and the occupants. So I'm going to have a look. So let me know if that's of interest. There's only going to be 3 spaces. So once they're gone, they're gone. But you can still obviously book that session afterwards as well. So love and blessings. Let me know how you get on, and I'll speak to you soon.